What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Carlos. Behind me is what's left of my 2009 Jeep Wrangler JKU. And this video, as you've seen by the title, is the start of something really cool. That's right, we are doing an LS swap in my Jeep Wrangler, and I'm gonna do my very best to take you with me as I troubleshoot and figure out this entire process right here on YouTube. For those of you that are wondering, no, I do not have any experience doing an engine swap. I've never done this before, and frankly, I don't really know what the heck I'm doing. But with the help of you guys in the comments, I believe that we're going to be able to figure this out and give you more or less of a step-by-step-ish kind of walkthrough of the process. Now, before we get too deep into that, I'm going to take you on a quick walk around of the Jeep and show you where we are at this point. If you're new here, you've probably never seen this. But as I said, this is my 2009 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. We've done a 1-ton conversion for the axles, 40-inch tires, a 4-inch super lift suspension kit, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh yeah, and we cut the back off of it and turned it into a flatbed. And underneath the hood of this thing is the monstrous 3.8 liter V6 that also comes in the Dodge Caravan. Now, this is the original 3.8 liter with about 170,000 miles on it, and it served me relatively well up until the last 6 months. And in the last 6 months, I have been chasing down a ridiculous misfire that's led me to replace almost all of the electronics. And of course, after I did all of that, I'm pretty sure that the actual issue was just a clogged catalytic converter. So in today's video, we're gonna get confirmation of that. We're about to chop the cats off of this stock engine, make sure that that was the issue, because maybe this engine can help somebody else out in the future, and I wouldn't mind recovering my wallet a little bit. But I'm not going to sell them a bad engine, so let's find a Sawzall. All right, so I pulled the inner fenders, and actually, instead of cutting the cats off, it was way easier just to unbolt them. And I say way easier loosely, but you know, got them off. The cats are hanging. Whole exhaust is loose now. We're open headers. We're going to jump this bad boy off and see if that engine is any good. All right, guys, so we got the Jeep pulled into the garage. This is the final resting, well, hopefully this isn't the final resting place. I do want to be successful and get it out of here one day. We went ahead and pulled the hood off so that we have some room. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the grill and the whole front end support so that we can hopefully start unplugging and get rid of this stock Jeep.
Bro, that's a chrome socket.
Oh, you're right. All right, so close up of where we are. This is your Jeep PCM. Mine is brand new because I thought that would solve my problem, and obviously it didn't. So here we are. We're gonna go ahead and unplug everything except for the body control. We're gonna start with C1 at the very end, C2. We're gonna leave C3 because that's our body control, and then C4 is coming off. We've gotten everything unbolted up top, and now I am underneath unbolting my drive shafts and transfer case mount. So after that, we should be pretty much ready to pull this whole thing out. Hopefully.
Nope.
All right, it's day 2. I went ahead and spent a little more time today trying to make sure that everything that needed to be disconnected was disconnected. And I am about 80% sure that I got everything.
Nope.
So I've already got the engine strapped up, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see if we can pull this thing out.
Nope.
All right, so that took a lot longer than I was hoping it would, and I'm pretty sure I smoked my power steering lines while I was pulling that out, but hey, I guess you live and you learn. But yeah, got the engine out, and there's a whole lot of room where that used to be. So of course we're going to have to clean up all of this wiring. Most of this will probably not stick around, but there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and rip out the exhaust since we're going to be doing a full custom exhaust on here. Now, this wasn't as how-to heavy on the first episode for the simple fact that I'm just removing what was already there. So if you are planning to do an LS swap, or if you're just curious on the process, stick around. The next episode in this series is going to be going over some of the products that I'm going to use to actually get the engine started, as well as a nice walk around of the engine. I'll tell you exactly what has been done to the motor because you guys know I couldn't leave that stock. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so that you know exactly when the next LS swap video goes live, and I will see you in the next one. I do want to say a huge thank you to Tekton Tools. I have a stash of Tekton tools over there, and those tools have been integral in making sure that I could get this engine out of the way. I am very thankful to have them on board as a channel sponsor. You will be seeing plenty more of Tekton Tools as we continue on with this process.